Hey, it's Curious Dude here with an update about Van Gogh. I'm super excited to finally have the engine home. This was rebuilt by Todd at Air Cooled Classics, a well-known shop in Saskatchewan where I reside. And that is the original engine, the same 1800 that came from Germany in the vehicle. Although it's had a complete rebuild. It's been completely apart and gone through new pistons, bores, head, cam, lifters, the list goes on, muffler, heater boxes, powder coated, the whole thing has been gone through. What did we do for changes? We went with a bigger bore, still got the 1800 crank and such, but being a 40,000 mile original vehicle, everything was really good shape inside there. So big shout out to Todd, thanks for his efforts on this. So he ran it on an engine stand up there. He had a lot of trouble getting it to run correctly on these original German carbs. I've torn them apart again, done a complete rebuild on them, ultrasonic cleaner, put them right back to spec. Built my own engine stand, run stand here with the transmission and so forth. And so, you're here to view our initial actual fire up and see if we can get these carbs to work well. If you watch some of my other videos, I've put a ton of hours and time into these carburetors. They're finicky. This one's really finicky because this is sort of like the control head for both sides. Lots going on there, but seems to really struggle with overfueling. Has lots of issues with the accelerator pump circuit. So pulled them apart, gone through it again, and really hoping that, they'll work. If they don't, I'm down to two choices. I'm down to trying to buy new PDSIs, which are currently unavailable, or go with ICT Webers, which I'm kind of leaning towards, minus the fact that they don't have chokes, and where I live, chokes are sure handy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's see what happens. Okay, there it goes. All right, I'm back again. We're actually gonna try something new. So pulled that carb off completely. No accelerator pump circuit working correctly, and it was pouring fuel like I mentioned. Noticed that the bowl was full, so as I was filling up through the vent on the top, it was just over full. So we've gone through the top of the carb. The accelerator pump confirmed it's working, so let's see what we get now. Okay, I'm gonna go. See, what I sense
there's no wind, so it's not really.
It just smells really rich to me, and I don't know why I keep feeling like this. Do you hear this side's a little loud? Like that side, for those of you may be watching, that side makes a little bit of a popping, like a little loud, and it wants to kind of rev. It's inconsistent on that side. That's the side I've had the issues on the carb on. This seems to act right. That side though, it's just a sense, and it's definitely burning quite rich. Quite rich. All right, take three. Weren't sure it was firing on all cylinders. Let's try it again. That's all four cylinders now. Yep. Yeah, all right. Well, we've messed around with this quite a bit, and you can see in the video we definitely had it running on all 4 cylinders, and sound good, but it continues to leak fuel in different ways. Even though I've got a fuel pressure regulator on there, it doesn't seem to. It just, in all honesty, it seems like no matter what I'm going to do, those carburetors are going to be trouble for me. They are. As simple as they are, they're very complicated. There's a reason a lot of people yank these off their Type 4s. And I think that, you know, the whole engine's new, and I'm going to leave these 60-year-old carburetors on for sentimental purposes. I think they need to go in a box, and I need to smarten up and deal with new stuff that's not going to give me the hassle. So despite all my efforts. So those are completely rebuilt several times. I think there's something worse at play there. I'm guessing there's, you know, I'm still thinking that there's a crack. Or something, but you know what, enough for me. I'm going to give up on these original carbs. They'll be in a box somewhere along with the intake, and yeah, it's going to be Weber ICTs or some PDSIs if I could actually find some. So thanks for watching and following along, and this has been an update on Van Gogh.